Did you know that Northern Nevada is the birthplace of a science called snow hydrology? It's a fancy term that essentially describes measuring the snowpack to track the region's water supply. And you might recognize your someone to know this week because we filmed him countless times doing exactly that. Meet Jeff Anderson. Every winter, he carries a giant tube up the Sierra and stabs it down into the snow.
1, 2, 3.
Jeff Anderson has been the point man for measuring Northern Nevada's snowpack for over a decade. He says it was his experiences living and working abroad that sparked his interest in hydrology.
I actually spent 2 years in Kenya teaching at an international school, and that was the first time I'd ever lived in a place that was water short. They had a drought going on while I was there, and so that actually got me interested in hydrology.
And that's what initially landed him back in the States, returning to school in Reno.
Really, my move to UNR to go to grad school was as much for the skiing as it was for the education, I would say. My motives were perhaps mixed there.
He still does a lot of skiing today. Though the snowpack measuring sites, called snowtels, collect data remotely, he ventures forth every winter to verify the numbers by hand. And, to the surprise of many, his job actually ramps up once the snow melts away.
Everyone asked me, what do you do in the summertime? And I was like, well, actually, because most of our measurements are made by the about 100 snowtel sites across the Sierras in Nevada, we visit those sites every summer to do maintenance on them, so I'm actually out in the field more in the summertime than in the wintertime.
Reaching those remote sites for maintenance is quite the trek. Anderson has made his summer trips by foot, boat, ATV, helicopter, and even good old-fashioned horseback. Though these site visits are demanding, for Anderson, it's a perk of the job.
We all know that going up to Tahoe in the summertime is just it's a beautiful temperature, it's a beautiful place to be, and so I get to spend a lot of days out in the mountains, hiking around and maintaining weather stations.
Adventures that his family sometimes joins in on. His son Noah turned 16 last summer, old enough to officially volunteer by his side. Anderson says he's heard from other former snowpack surveyors that he's got the best job in the entire agency, so he plans on sticking with it for a good long time. Covering your Someone to Know, Faith Justice, 2 News Nevada.
It's dry for now, but already it's starting to work in.